So, one little known fact, and it's fascinating when you come here and you learn from the experts and the people who know from the inside. One fact that a lot of people didn't realize about the Washington Monument, you can see up there, it's probably the most iconic symbol of Washington, D.C., is that when it was originally built, you can see way up there at the top, you can see them up there. There's some little holes up there, and those are actually little slots that are up there on all sides of the monument. And when they first built the monument, the idea was that they were going to have these giant water pumps, and it was going to come up from the ground level and pump water all the way up. You know, I mean, people have had water fountains and pumps for hundreds of years, and they were going to have the water pump up through those holes, and the water would come down, it would splash down, and anybody standing nearby, near the vicinity, down below, you know, at the base of the Washington Monument, would get a nice, you know, refreshing splash, especially on a hot day, because it gets hot here in DC in the summertime. And so the idea was that, especially children, you know, do it for children, because you got to think of the children. And so they were going to do this. Well, they didn't take into account when they were thinking this through that the water would actually pump out in pretty huge, you know, drops or globs of water, and start gushing down like a tall waterfall almost. And by the time it hit the ground, it was like, you know, a rock hitting you, you know, like a meteor falling from that height. And so 7 children were killed when they were first testing it out. Seven little patriotic children. You can see that there's some flags around the base of the Washington Monument. There are actually 57 flags, 50 for the 50 states, and 7 more for those 7 children. They're going to put in another flag for Puerto Rico soon, but that's a little fascinating fact about Washington, D.C. that you may have not known. And well, I hope you enjoy it. We'll tell you about our next little known fact of the DC Mall soon. Thanks for joining us.